Welcome to this entrepreneur's introduction to venture capital. Let me ask you a question. Are you new to the complex and confusing world of venture capital finance? Well, if you are, then congratulations, because you're absolutely in the right place. My name is John Colley, and during 30 years of investment banking experience, I've worked with literally hundreds of startups, entrepreneurs, founders, and venture capital firms. My goal in this is to share with you some of that extensive experience to help you to understand how venture capital finance works. This course is designed firmly with you, the founder and the entrepreneur, in mind. This is absolutely for you and focused on helping you to understand this complex business. So let's start by asking some of the key questions. And this is what I'm going to cover in the course to help you to get to grips with venture capital finance. The first key question is your business right for venture capital finance? Because if it's not, you could be completely wasting your time. What are your equity and non-equity financing options? Make sure you've looked at the full range of options before you rush down one particular route, because you may well find that there are some much more interesting and rewarding options for you to explore, including maybe even not raising finance at all. What are the pros and cons of venture capital finance? I want to get a balance here. On the one hand, I want to tell you about all the other things other than money they can provide you with. But on the other hand, I want you to be able to understand. I want to explain to you what it is they will expect from you and some of the drawbacks of having a venture capital investor in your business. The next question to address is, do you understand the stages of investment? Now, this is important because you need to match the sort of investment you're looking for with the stage of your own business. So if you're a pre-revenue, very early stage startup, there's no good going chasing after institutional venture capital investors. You need to look for somebody who's prepared to invest in a much earlier stage of business. Now, the next thing I then go on to talk about is how you should go about attracting and engaging with investors. Now, the first piece of advice I'm given when somebody says, when should I start looking for an investor, I say about 12 months ago, because you really should be trying to get investors on board before you need them. The old adage, when you ask for money, you get advice. When you ask for advice, you get money, is so true. So you do need to understand how you're going to go about doing that effectively. Then we'll look at deal structures and the investment process, because I want, again, you to have some concept of what you're going into in terms of how this whole process is run and how it's organized. And then leading on from that, I'll talk to you about key deal terms, because these are critical. Now, I can't talk you through line by line a deal sheet or term sheet or an investment agreement. That's really for your lawyers. But what you do need to understand is what the key points are going to be in these documents, particularly the term sheet, because the term sheet then gets replicated into the investment agreement, so that you understand these key terms. They don't come as a surprise to you. And I want you to understand why they're there, what they're trying to achieve, and why they are important. So at the end of all this, we summarize by trying to help you to choose the right venture capitalist or indeed angel for your business. So we draw all the strands together and try to make it easy for you to understand. I sincerely hope you're going to find this all extremely enlightening. So enjoy the course, definitely sign up today, and I'll see you inside the course and look forward to working through this stuff with you so that you'll come out of it with a much clearer idea at the end of how the whole venture capital process works. Entrepreneur's Introduction to Venture Capital. It says what it does on the tin.